Presenting a video brought to you by RK Loves Gadgets.
Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? It's time for another exciting video from RK Loves Gadgets, and this is the first episode of Humanware products review. So basically I'm going to be doing a series of videos where I review. So what I've done is Humanware have sent me some products for me, sent out me some products for me to review on my channel. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. A special thanks to Humanware for sending these out for me to review. So the first one I'm going to be looking at is the Brailliant BI 20X Braille display. And it's quite a small device. As you can see, it's in a nice case, and this is the case is quite a nice little case. So you can open it up, and then you can tuck it underneath. It comes out of the case, and you can this pulls out like this, and then just slides up and out of the case, and that's what it looks like without the case. Really small, really compact. It's got it has a 20 cell Braille display. It's got, as you can see, it's got the Perkins Braille style keyboard, and it's got two space bars on the bottom. I don't really know why it needs two. I like using it in the case, so I'm just going to put it back in if I can. It's a bit. There we go. Shift it in a bit more. There we go. And this tucks underneath. So it's got loads of features on this little Braille display. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'll show you what I can. On the top here, you've got the like I said, you've got the Perkins Braille style keyboard with the keys and all that. The two space bars. On the left hand side you've got the power button and the USB-C connection. There's a USB port there, so you can plug USB sticks into it. There's a light there as well, indicator light. And there's and at the top edge you've got the SD card slot, so you can store things on SD cards. On the right hand side you've got the volume and the audio jack, which are not active, unfortunately. I don't know why they put them on there if they're not going to be used. I think that's a bit pointless, really, them putting them on there. On the front edge you've got the thumb keys, and you've got previous and next, and everything else there. There's a home button in the middle, and like I said, you've got 20 Braille cells. So I'm going to press and hold the power button to turn it on. You have to hold it for a few seconds. I'm just going to show you. Turn it on, you get a little vibration, a little light comes on, and the Braille display shows starting, with a few little dots bouncing around after the word starting. And then when it's fully loaded, it comes up with the main menu, and the first item is Terminal. And I'll just go through. So you've got Terminal, you've got the Editor. So you've got the editor keypad, and then you've got a Victor reader, so you can read books on it as well, like a Victor reader. Next you've got File Manager, Key Files. There's a calculator there. It's also known, it's also called Key Calc on here. So there's the calculator, and you've got Date and Time. I'll just show you that quickly. So if I go into the date and time mode, it has the current time. It's 1:57 PM, and it shows the seconds there counting up. So the seconds are 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and now it's 1:58 PM. And then you've got the date, 1801. 2022, which means the 18th of January 2022, and you've got the close app option if you want to close it. See what else. That's date and time. This is the options if you want to change settings. So in the options menu, if I just go into that, you've got user settings, Braille profile, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. This has Bluetooth in it as well. Main menu, applications, I think. Yeah, main menu, applications, change language, activate, expand mode, whatever that is, I don't know. I haven't gone quite through all the features, but like I said, I'm not going to show you everything on it. There's about, which is just, I'll just go into about here, quickly show you. This just shows you the version of the machine, of the device. It just shows you everything, like the version, the model number, and there's a serial number, and the serial number is actually in Braille on the underside of the unit. Copyright 2020, so it's quite a new device. It's not been around for very long. I think it's been around since 2020, so it is quite new. So it's not been around for that long. 2 o'clock p.m. Please excuse my talking. What's there? You've got the I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, there's loads of different there's even check for updates, so if you want to update the firmware, which I'm not going to do, so I'll close it, close the about, and got close, so I'll close that. Now back on the main menu, so I'm just reading it. So next you've got the online services. Now, like the Victor Readers, because you know you've got your Victor Reader Stream and Victor Reader Trek that have this, you have online book services like Bookshare, NFB Newsline, NLS Bard, and all that. So you've got all the online book services there. And you've got user guide, so it's got a built-in user guide. So let me show you this. So this basically is like a detailed instruction manual on how you use the device, the Brailliant. I find that really useful. After I first got it, I was spending quite a bit of time reading this, and it is very helpful. It tells you everything about all its functions. And if you want to close that, you just do space and E, which is dots 1 and 5. Do that. And then the Braille display shows close, do that, and then you've got the book list, and then you've got recently read, and then search, and then close app. I'll do that. There's power off, I'm not going to do that yet. Now, let me just show you the editor keypad. So, editor is basically where you can type a note. You can type things on it, like a note. So you've got a few choices here. Obviously the close option there, I'm not going to do that yet. So the choices, you've got create file, open file, edit file, or edit settings. So I've created a file, so I'm going to type in something here. So you'll see that I've typed my YouTube channel name in there, RK Loves Gadgets. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there it is, RK Loves Gadgets. If you want to delete it. So it's pretty much like using a Perkins Brailler, brailing on here, and you can save files, and you can save the files as well. So I'm just going to do space and E to exit. It's got save open file, which I'm not going to do. because I don't want to save, so cancel. Oh, right, okay. Bear with me a second. Alright, so you do space and E, which is dots 1 and 5, and you've got the options to save open file, and you've got yes, no, and cancel. Go to no, press enter, and then create. It's gone back to create file. Close that. The Victor Reader is basically your books. You can store books on this and read books on it. So it's kind of like the Victor Readers that play Daisy books on audio books like CDs and stuff, whereas this is just Braille text and stuff. So File Manager, that's where you can save things. You've got books, online books. Oh, I don't want to do that. Just click enter. If you've got nothing in there, it will say empty, so I'll go back. Yeah, you've got back. Let's go back. Don't do that. Close that. So you have to go through quite a number of things to get you back to it. Let's have a look at the calculator. The calculator is quite just loading there. The calculator is pretty simple. It's kind of a bit confusing. I found it a bit confusing at first because you have to do the numbers. So if you want to do a number 1, you do just dot 2, and if you want to do plus, I think that's right. And if I want to do 5, then I do dots 1 and 6. And I have to go to the menu, so do space and M, which is 1, 3, 4, and I go to equals, and it says 6. So you can do like a lot of calculations on here. So there's a lot of you can do. So I'll just clear that. So you have to do space and dots. 3, 5, 6 to clear. I'll just take you into this menu and show you the different things for the calculators. You've got equals, and you've got clear, which I've just shown you. Dots 1, 3, dots 6, 1. Excuse me. Space and dots 3, 5, and 6. There's plus, which is 3, 4, and 6. I've shown you that. And then you've got minus, which is 3 and 6, like a lower C in Braille. Multiplication is 1 and 6, like a CH sign, if you know the grade 2 Braille. And then you've got a divide, which is 3 and 4. Dots 3 and space and dots 3 and 4. Oh no, sorry. 3 and 4 dots, so that's like an ST sign, again, if you know. And you've got other symbols, like you could probably have it like a scientific calculator, because it's got things like power, which is backspace and dots 1 and dots 4 and 5, so that's the power symbol. And then you've got square roots. So you can do quite a lot of different calculations on this. Let's go back. Yeah, so I think that's all I want to show you on the calculator, so I'll close the calculator. Now the terminal, you have a couple of options to connect devices via Bluetooth or USB. So you can connect it to a USB on a computer. So you can use this with a computer and use with a Windows or Mac, and you can use it with the computer. So you need a certain speech software if you're going to use it with a Windows PC. But if you use a Mac, then you can just use it on a certain platform of Mac using the VoiceOver screen reader. And you can use it as a controller on the computer. So you can type on the computer using this, and anything that comes up on the computer screen will come up on the Braille display as well. So that's useful, so you can do that, and like I said, you can control the computer using this Braille display. and also you can connect it to a smart device using Bluetooth, but there is one big downfall to the Bluetooth feature, and that is it's compatible with Apple iOS devices, so iPhones and iPads. It is not compatible with Android, which is a real fallback for me because I'm an Android user. I use Android with TalkBack. I don't normally use iOS with VoiceOver, so that is if Humanware was going to do any improvements on this device, I would strongly request them to make it accessible for Android users, blind Android users who are using TalkBack, such as myself. So yeah, I'm not. That's a bit disappointing there. So yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance. But you can see that the whole device really. You can, as you can see, you've got the time and date. The time and date is basically you can do control. You can do space and M to go to the menu, and you can change the time and change the date, which I don't need to do, and change all the functions for the time and date. But there's another way you can do the time and date. If I do Enter and T, which is 2, 3, 4 and 5, that will display the time, 2:09 PM. And if you want to do the date, do space and D, which is 1, 4 and 5, and you've got the date. It displays that for a few seconds and then it goes back to wherever it was. To check your battery level, you do space, you do Enter and P. So you press Enter, P, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it shows my battery level, 50%. So that's battery 50%. Do that again. And one of the useful things about charging this, I did notice that when I plug it into the charger, it will display the battery level as it's charging, which I find useful, so I know how longer it will be before it's fully charged. So yeah, that's pretty much, I like that. That's very useful. Now, I'll show you what I mean about the volume buttons on the side, on the right hand side. It will not do anything. It will just make a beep and the audio jack. I really don't know why they put those on there. Not really needed, because it says in the manual they're not active. Alright, so I think I've pretty much shown you all the features that I would like to show you. Some of my favourite features. I won't be able to demonstrate the online features or the Bluetooth and USB features, but I think that gives you an idea how this works. So I'll just go to power off. So here's the power off function, and you press enter. You basically use the thumb keys to scroll, to navigate, and if you want to go home, you press the home button in the middle and that'll take you back to the main menu. Just turn that off. Okay, so when you click on the power off function, you've got shut down. So a shut down with question mark, and you've got OK or cancel. You click on OK, and then it says shutting down. It takes a few seconds, and when you feel 2 vibrations, I was thinking about it. If you feel 2 little quick vibrations, it's powered off, and you'll see on the side that the light's gone out. Really cool device, and it's a nice compact design as well. Nice and compact. You can take it anywhere on the go with you. I really like it. It's pretty cool, and obviously I'm not going to be keeping this because I'll be sending this back after I've made this video. But yeah, it's a pretty neat device. It's a really good piece of kit for people who want to, write notes or use do calculations or keep track of the time and date. You can connect it to PCs and smart devices and control them with this as well, and read emails. Read emails on iOS devices if you happen to be using emails. But yeah, one thing I would like to say to Humanware, and I will be sending a link of this video to Humanware, I would like to see them improve. one improvement that I would like to request, and that is to make it accessible for Android users who are blind and using TalkBack. Because I tried it on 3 different Android devices, connecting it to Android devices via Bluetooth. It will connect, it will do something, but it won't actually do anything. It won't actually control your phone or tablet. It will just say Braille display on the Braille display itself, and the pressing the keys will do absolutely nothing. So I think that's a bit silly, really. They should make it accessible for Android users, especially people who are blind and are using TalkBack. I would like to see that improvement. So if any of you at Humanware are watching this video, I hope you found this useful, and I appreciate. And once again, I say a big thank you for sending them out to me. I've got another one yet to review next, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I think I've shown you pretty much everything that I can show you. I can't show you everything, but hopefully that will give you an idea of what I can do with it. So that's it. So as always, hope everybody enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and turn on push notifications, and as always, see you all very soon.
If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe and turn on push notifications to keep you up to date with my new videos. Plus remember to share with your friends and family on social media, and to keep my channel supported as I continue to make videos for you. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.